Hi guys, welcome back to Manifest with Armine. My name is Armine and I'm a law of attraction consultant. Today we are talking about something a little different. It's not, again, not from a question from you guys, just something I thought was really interesting and worth talking about. So, some of you may be familiar with the Gospel of Thomas. If you're not and you're interested in law of attraction studies, practicing it, testing it, then you might want to look it up. You can find Google, you can find audio versions on YouTube. And I'm going to read from, it says here, Gospel of Thomas, saying 53, spiritual circumcision. So that's what we're talking about today. And here it goes. It says, is circumcision beneficial? They're asking this to Jesus. Is circumcision beneficial? And he answered, if it were useful, you would be born circumcised, but true circumcision in the spirit is entirely beneficial. That makes maybe a little sense, right? At first. It says, is circumcision beneficial? He answered, if it were useful, you would be born circumcised, but true circumcision in the spirit is entirely beneficial. So basically the first part is not really important, but I mean, it's not important in the sense of this video, because what I'm focusing on is, but true circumcision in the spirit is entirely beneficial. Now, before I read the interpretation that I read online, which is excellent, let's just think about this. What is that? It could be, right? Automatically, I did think, circumcision in the spirit is cutting out what we don't need, cutting out what is not beneficial necessarily, right? Something that could be harming you or could be causing problems that you don't want. So here's what I read that is just such a perfect interpretation. It says, true circumcision in the spirit means cutting away those extraneous concerns about religious observance that keeps us trapped on the surface of life. That's right. Religious observance does keep you trapped on the surface of life. And if you're religious, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with being religious, and that's your spiritual outlet. But are you allowing dogma or certain doctrines of an organization that you are tying yourself to? Are those things aligned with who you are individually and what you feel is true, okay, of your spirit? So it says, true circumcision in the spirit allows the priorities of our lives to take their proper order. So what do you not need? What do you not need that you are keeping part of your life? Things that seem to be just an automatic part of our lives that we think we have no choice over, but you can get rid of them. And not only can you get rid of them, but you will grow and be better by eliminating them from your life. And sometimes it's people, sometimes it's people that you know that don't really, have a great influence or effect in your life. But think about it. Things that we've attracted in our lives are just that. They're things that we've attracted to our lives. So what do we have to change within ourselves to allow those things to kind of leave us? Because you don't have to push something out of your life if you choose to no longer be aligned with that experience. Because if you are now aligned with having things in your life, or having your life full of things that are beneficial to you, that you are able to give to then those things that you don't need will fall away. And so calling it spiritual circumcision is a little bit sounds a little violent, I guess I'd say, but you don't have to actually cut those things out of your life. You don't have to. Align with what you do want in your life, and the things that you don't want will fall away of their own weight. Just like Florence Scovel Shinn says, when you don't let something bother you anymore because you realize that it doesn't serve you and it doesn't move you anymore emotionally, then they will fall away on their own weight because you don't need them. The things that we don't want stay in our life because we feed off of them emotionally. They give us anger, they bring us anger, and what is that? It's attention. You're giving attention to it, and some energy is flowing there. If you don't allow energy to flow there, then it will go away. So I thought that was really interesting how there are things that were written such a long time ago that are just so basically applicable to today's lifestyle. Whatever you don't need in your life, just let it fall away, cut it out of your life. And you do that by letting it fall away, by aligning with what you do want, displacing it mentally, vibrationally with what you prefer. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. If you have any other insight about this, that would be good too. And if you like this video, please click like. That way I'll know if you're interested in hearing more about the Gospel of Thomas. And if you'd like to subscribe and you haven't done so yet, please do. And I'll see you guys next time.